Yo. I say, yo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jeremy coming to you guys with another video. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you guys never miss another upload. But with that being said, let's get straight into today's video. So guys, today I'm going to be showing you guys how I was able to do this right here, guys. Listen, 73 dunk rating to a 95, guys. Our dunk rating literally jumped up 22 points off 5 cap breakers. Insane stuff. But a lot of people are going to be questioning this build, like, damn bro, what the hell? And I'll just break it down for you guys in the simplest of forms. So obviously I want to give you guys the sauce, and obviously I have to take it all the way back to when I first made this build, and I was stuck on this screen right here, because this screen right here, guys, is very important. Your max attribute potential. Obviously you can look at your shooting, playmaking, defense, physicals, rebounding, and finishing. And as you guys can see, just alone I was able to look at my finishing and realize that my finishing clearly had the most potential, because even after I upgraded him to 6'7", minimum weight, put the wingspan to 6'10", I was able to get those minimal badge points that I wanted for those shooting badges. But then I realized, like, I had so much potential left on my finishing, so immediately I kind of had an idea that I'd put it on cap breaker, guys. But yes, this part is very important, because you want to look at which category has a lot of potential, and more than likely you're going to be able to get some really good cap breakers there. So obviously right here you can look at the detail view, and pretty much, guys, I'm able to get all the badges. You know what I mean? If you look at the badges, I'm able to get all the badges except mini marksman. That's the only badge that I'm not able to acquire. So this is also very important as well. When you're making these builds, guys, you want to really take a look at what possible badges could you possibly get, and that just opens up the possibilities of how insane your build can be. The reason why I call this build the best all-around build is clearly obvious. Like, you just have to be a literal fool to not understand that. And we're not going to address the rage baiters but yeah, if I have every badge in the game, does that not mean I'm the most all-around build other than mini marksman? Like, you know what I mean? So guys, you want to click triangle right here, right? You want to click triangle right here, and what this is going to do is it's going to show you guys all of the badges you're able to get and what's the minimum requirements. So you guys can see my mid-range being at a 92, I needed it to be there in order to have close shot be 77. Some stats are going to be just there of a requirement from your most important stats, but what I would say, guys, how you construct your build, go to what you guys want to have first, most important. So for me, the first most important thing was shifty shooter, which I was able to get, I think, through a 91 mid-range got me shifty shooter on gold. But then when I was put it to 92, I was able to get that gold Deadeye as well. So you want to pay attention to each and every single point so you can see what badges you get. Then for my shooting, 83 got me just to bronze limitless. Again, limitless has been an interesting badge, but all in all, the badge doesn't extend as much as it used to, or it doesn't pop up as much as it used to. Now it's more so if you're taking a shot from really far behind the 3-point line, which a lot of people don't do anyways. So for me to just have it on bronze was good enough, just like as a safety net, and I was pretty much good there. Free throw being 70 is always cool, because that's the bare minimum that you really need. So from there, guys, it was pretty much a situation of me kind of thinking about, okay, what do I want to be able to do next? We can go to ball handling for an example. 81 ball handle gives me silver handles for days. If we kind of drop it down by 1, you see right there we're able to get silver handles for days. Speed with ball, not 81 is what got it, but to me it was like, okay, 75 got it for me. But all in all, I was kind of like, you know what, I need to be fast with the ball. I'm a point guard, I don't want to not be fast with the ball, so I pretty much just got as much as I could get from it. Then I kind of went over to defense. I'm like, okay, defense is super important to me. 92 is going to give me gold challenger. 67 still is going to give me just the bare minimum for glove and interceptor, only because glove, guys, and interceptor, we know 2K has done a horrible job with defense, and it's a shame on them. But when you're making these builds, guys, if you know that 2K has done a really bad job on defense, why would you put too much stock into a stat like still, when still takes up a lot of attribute points? It just didn't make sense. Now for the block rating, all I needed to do was to have it 74 just to get paint patroller. But also, you know what, block is so important that I'll just get as many points as I can off of that. And that was that for my defense. Passing, I know I skipped pass accuracy, but 70 pretty much just got me versatile visionary. And guys, you know, if you want to sit there and use 1,000 points to get bailout, I mean, go ahead and be an idiot. But all in all, guys, this is good enough for me. You know what I mean? I'm not some type of Ray John Rondo kind of player, and it's easy to make simple passes if you have good IQ. Rebounding, very simple. I just wanted to get rebound chaser, so I got that. Speed and agility was important because not more than anything, just in the fact that this is going to help you with defense. Strength, this was good, you know, crucial for me because I was able to get gold strong handle. It's going to go right hand in hand with your dribbling. Right hand in hand with your dribbling. It's going to make you be able to dribble better. 70 vertical just got me the pogo stick, and I was like, you know what, I feel like hitting that 70 threshold as a point guard, that was going to be important. And then, guys, we get to the craziest stat, right, where we have the most potential, and this is going to be the easiest way for me to break this down for you guys. As you can see right here, right, 81 ball handle is going to give me that 41 post control minimum. We did not need standing dunk at all, so we left it alone. Driving dunk, guys, look, all I did, guys, I never would have imagined in a million years that I'd be able to rank up my dunk so much. All I did was ensure, right? This is why I tell you guys it's so important. When you're making your builds, try your best to get every single badge you possibly can get, because I just put my driving dunk to a 73, guys. It's not like I put it to a 85 or anything crazy. No, I literally put it to 73 just to unlock Posterizer, and look what I ended up doing. I ended up doing something really crazy. Now, layup wise, you know, layups are cool, but 2K has a weird contest system when it comes to layups, man. So it's like you really get penalized so much for layups. It's ridiculous. But at the same time, like, you know what? Why don't we make sure we have layup mix master? Again, I want to be able to have the ability to have these badges. They come in handy for a lot of things, guys. Sometimes when you're grinding for it, or, you know, grinding for, you know, finishing specialization, this helps. A physical finisher just required a 70 layup. Once I got to the 70 layup, I'm like, okay, cool, but I do need to get layup mixmaster, and that's when I was able to move it to 75 and realize that, okay, that's gonna be, you know, what makes the most sense. And again, guys, you got to pay attention, because when you get rid of some of these like stats and things of that nature, it'll actually show you guys when takeovers pop up and different things of that nature. So that's also very important to really pay attention to, guys. But in the simplest of forms, guys, that was how I constructed this build. And I hope you guys really take this mindset that I'm showing you guys and really, really utilize it. This video is far from over, but I really wanted to give you guys my thought process. Again, when I made this build, guys, it took me over 10 hours. Like, I made sure I really looked at every single thing. And shout out to my boy Solo, because he, you know, we did end up getting in the party, and he kind of mentioned to me about some of these defensive badges that I end up being able to get. As you know, I'll kind of go through them with you guys real quickly in the fastest manner. You guys seen the finishing one, you guys seen the shooting one, you guys seen the playmaking ones, and then defensively, I mean, me being able to get paint patroller, it meant everything to me, right? Me being able to stop centers, post lockdown, I always stun centers because they think I'm just a point guard and they got the switch, and they end up missing on me a lot. Perimeter, we know what that is. Obviously, we just want to have all the main defensive badges at least on gold. A movable enforcer, we could not get it any higher, obviously, because we only had a 73 strength, and then everything else just kind of played out for itself. So yeah, now let's get into the badges and then show you guys why this build ends up being super broken. So guys, first things first, obviously, because as I told you guys earlier in the video, the most potential that I was able to get was from my finishing. It only made sense for me to attack finishing build specialization, and the rewards that I got from it made the most sense, because as you guys can see right here, I was able to get a finishing cap breaker right here, and then I was able to get another plus badge perk max +1 finishing, and then I'll eventually end up getting badge perk max +2 finishing. So now obviously I'm on the last one finally, and I'll tell you guys right now, look at the badges, right? These are all my tier 1 badges. You guys can clearly see them, and I'm always interchanging them, right? I'm always interchanging them, right? I'm always making my build super overpowered. We're able to do everything. And then when we go to badge perks, guys, look, this is only going to be solidified for finishing, right? But you guys are not going to believe this. Let me give you guys a perfect example of what I can do with this build, right? Shifty shooter, legend. Set shot specialist, legend. And guys, before I even get to anything else, pay attention to this. Once I get my finishing upgraded even more, I'm gonna actually be able to get legend posterizer, because max plus 2 will bring this badge all the way to legend. Let me explain to you guys how. When I go to my attributes, you guys see I do have a 95 dunk and I have a 76 vertical. For those that are misinformed and don't know, in order to get gold posterizer, you need to have an 80 vertical along with a 93 dunk. So what's gonna happen is, the next 2 cap breakers that I get, the first one is gonna bring me to a 79 vertical and the next one is gonna bring me to an 81. By default, I'm gonna end up unlocking gold posterizer. If you guys don't know, without any upgrades on my posterizer, obviously, it's gonna be stuck at, not stuck at, but it's currently on silver. If I don't add anything to it, no max plus 1, you guys can see right here, attribute requirements, you guys see my dunk just sitting at silver. And guys, I'm gonna have legend posterizer, so I'm literally gonna have legend shifty shooter, legend set shot specialist, and legend posterizer. So max plus 2 is gonna make me be really overpowered on this build, super insane. But yeah guys, these things are always fun. Clutch Dean is probably gonna be interchangeable. It's probably gonna change to something different season 2, so who knows how that's gonna go. But just off what we're able to utilize from the season, I think you get these from the season, and then you get this from the crew, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you get these 2 from the crew, and then this last one is the one you get from build specialization. So a lot of things you're going to be able to do, guys. If you feel like playing defense one day, you can go on ahead and play defense. If you feel like being able to shoot really well, it's always interchangeable. You can always switch it up. But all in all, guys, that's pretty much going to do it for the video on how I broke it down. One thing I do want to show you guys though is my animations, because some people are really misinformed. They were saying, yeah bro, you didn't have to do just a lot. People always want to have their voice heard. They want to feel like they're correct. But I'll show you guys this right here, right? If I go to my elite dunk packages, right, guys, for those that don't know, in order to unlock pro contact dunks, you need to have a 87 driving dunk and a 75 vertical. I had no choice but to upgrade my vertical in order to get contact dunks. So it was kind of funny that I had to explain that to people. Unfortunately, I won't be able to get elite contact dunks, which would have been sick. My vertical pretty much stops at about at 83, but then my dunk is stuck at a 95, so I can't get that extra point. That would have been insane. But nonetheless, guys, we have contact dunks, so that's all that matters. That's what makes this build so godly. He can literally do everything. Again, we're gonna finish off the video by looking at just the stats. This is the build that you can make, right? And if you follow exactly how I did the cap breakers, if you follow me, using this extra point to get Hall of Fame set shot specialist, using these 5 upgrades right here in order to achieve a 95 driving dunk, upgrading your vertical so you can utilize and get those contact dunks and be more meaningful. Great speed, rebound chaser, insane defense. You got all the defensive badges, even post lockdown, paint patroller, crazy badges. I mean, guys, I know people are gonna hate because a lot of y'all, some of y'all are just haters, man. I learned that, like, some of y'all are just y'all want to hate, y'all bored, y'all. Oh my god, my build sucks. I'm gonna hate on somebody else's. This build is godly, and anybody can make this build and go crazy. So again, guys, that is gonna do it for the video. This is a thorough breakdown on how I got my drive and dunk from a 73 to a 95, because I mean guys, this is one of the best jumps within the game, in terms of cap breakers. It doesn't get any better than this. If you guys got a cap breaker situation like this, make a video on TikTok and kind of just add me on there, JR Ranks YT. Let me know, like, yo JR, this is the build that I made, this is how I went crazy, this is how many cap breakers I was able to jump from a 70 to a 90, whatever. Go crazy, guys. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Listen, I'm elite. This is one of my favorite builds of all time, definitely top 3. And if you guys make it, it'll be in your top 3 as well. So hey, show me some love, man. Let's get this video to 100 likes, man. Let's just do it, man. Let's get this video to 100 likes, get this video out there. Let's try to get 100,000 views in this video, man. I feel like this video deserves that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe too, man. We trying to get to 100K subscribers. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, man. It's your boy, JR Ranks, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him. why you doing